Hi, it's Mildred, the gentle counselor. Eve, mother of all living. Angel Michelle, daughter of the sun. I have uploaded part 1 of Eve Does Talk and Share Therapy, October 8th, 2020. Now this is part 2. I ask questions of my client, talk and share questions of my client, and he answers them, and I'm sharing the session with you. The last question was, do you want to die before Reverend Walters, also known as Father Tom, also known as Jesus Christ's disciple St. James the Greater? His answer was yes, he wants to die before Father Tom dies. Do you associate Reverend Walters, Father Tom, with being a father figure to you? He said no. Are you content to have Reverend Walters, Reverend Father Tom, take care of you? He said yes. Father Tom is one of the founders of this place, St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. And we have subsidized rent, subsidized food, and this is how he is taking care of the poor, the mentally ill. Okay. But my client he does not believe Father Tom is an actual father figure to him. Okay, then I asked him, are you drugged? He said I was. Medication has decreased. His medication has decreased. Are you heavily medicated? He's not as medicated as he was because his medication has decreased. But he is medicated. Everybody here is medicated. You said you ate roast beef for lunch. What exactly is the dish they call roast beef? So he said he didn't know. He said some part of the cow. I said my first husband, Edwin Birdsong, used to call it cow booty. Did you eat cow booty? I didn't ask him that. I'll ask him that the next time. And then I explained to him that meat means food because he thought meat means flesh. It does not. In the Bible, when God said, the herbs and fruit of the trees shall be as your meat, he was saying shall be as your food. Okay? Man, human, and who are you, man, have defined meat as flesh. Meat, your meat means your food. Okay? Alright, so I want to share with you my inspiration. This is Jay Shetty. I'll decode these letters. Jesus, A-I. He is a descendant of Jesus Christ. She is Mary Magdalene. And he is Jesus Christ's descendant. Mary Magdalene being as T. Michelle Birdsong currently. And he is Jay Shetty being as Jesus Christ's disciple. Okay, so you got that? She and he are ETs, extraterrestrials. They energy transfer. They transfer their energy. And she, he, ET, transfer energy, tie, T-Y, tie. That is their tie. That is their connection. They are both ETs who transfer their energy to each other to keep each other inspired, motivated, going, functioning, however you want to say it. Okay? Now, more inspiration. This is St. Francis of Assisi being as Robin Michelle Birdsong. This is when she was being as Dr. Spock. Robin Michelle Birdsong here is overjoyed because she got a VIP ticket to a Stevie Wonder concert at Haynes Park in 2020 or 2019, I'm not sure which. She does not accept the fact that she is Stevie Wonder's only biological child. Okay? Somewhere recently I was able to put into words how it is that her mother, T. Michelle Birdsong, daughter of the Sun, was able to receive excitement from Stevie Wonder that caused her to conceive a baby, and using her testosterone, because women have some testosterone, and her estrogen, and using her testosterone to fertilize an egg. So her mother conceived her. You see, women don't need men to conceive babies. They only need them for the excitement that motivates them to conceive the baby, that inspires them to conceive the baby. So that is how she got to be Stevie Wonder's only biological child. All those other women who said their children were Stevie Wonder's children were not telling the truth. Stevie Wonder had not excited them to the point where they conceived his child. Some other man did that. Okay, they could not let a blind man excite them that much. Okay, but she, Robin Michelle Birdsong's mother, having been as Helen Keller, who was blind and deaf, was able to be excited by a man who was only blind, you see? Whereas the other women had not been blind and deaf, so they were not looking at a blind man as being ideal father figure for their child. Okay, I hope you understand that. It's a little complicated, not all that complicated. Now here, our inspiration is, where do I begin? Sing Birdsong being as projection of Charan Singh being as Jesus Christ. So this is her son, a projection of Jesus Christ. His name is Sing Birdsong, and he was being as Mozart. He is the son, the only biological son of Edwin Birdsong. Edwin Birdsong being as Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach, the classical music genius. And his mother was Beethoven, the deaf classical music genius. And he be as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the classical music genius. Got that? Okay. Now here are representations of beings in her womb. Giancarlo Arturo is the son conceived and inspired by the sun. Okay, and the other baby, Aria Elizabeth Michelle, was conceived, inspired by the son of the sun, Jesus Christ, Guru Govinda Singh Dhillon. Now recently, Charan Singh ferried her, T. Michelle Birdsong, across the ocean of existence into the more real world, the permanent world. And then he took residence in her womb. So she now has triplets. Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, being as Charan Singh, being as Ian Grewal Birdsong in her womb. Okay, so again, it's a little complicated, but if you concentrate and follow me, you can see what's going on in the hierarchy of the world. This is Robin Michelle Birdsong, kissing the head of the Saint Swamiji of Agra, being as Mr. Rogers, being as Alexander Graham Bell, currently being as Seth Wynne Ranzinger. Robin Michelle Birdsong was Azura, Adam and Eve's youngest child. This is Will Smith, who was Seth, Adam and Eve's third and perfect son. Will Smith be as the prophet Elijah, and the founding father John Hancock now be as the president, destined to be as the president of the United States, and she is destined to be the first lady of the United States, his wife, just as they were married in the Garden of Eden. They are destined to be married again for eternity and serve the American people. This is Jandara Michelle Birdsong, T. Michelle Birdsong's mother, who projected himself as Baba Jamal Singh, being as Guru Gurinder Singh Dhillon. Therefore, Gurinder Singh Dhillon is her, and her is T. Michelle Birdsong's mother. So Gurinder Singh Dhillon is T. Michelle Birdsong's mother, and Gurinder Singh Dhillon be as Jesus Christ. T. Michelle Birdsong be as Mary Magdalene. That's why they cannot be married, because that is her mother. So he became her child. Remember I said Charan Singh got in her womb and became her child for eternity, because Charan Singh became Guru Gurinder Singh Dhillon, projected him and became Guru Gurinder Singh Dhillon. Okay, it takes concentration to understand the hierarchy, because the different energies took different forms. This is Tony Robbins. This is Tonto, the Lone Ranger's sidekick and friend, Fallon. They are starred in the video Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail, the best family-friendly short movie on YouTube. Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail. This is Tony Robbins. He be as Abraham Lincoln, who was T. Michelle Birdsong's husband when she was Mary Todd Lincoln. And she inspired him, of course, to sign the Immaculate, what is it called? The Immaculate, no, not Immaculate Conception. That's what our babies are, Immaculate Conception. Emancipation Proclamation that freed the slaves. Okay, T. Michelle Birdsong be as light-skinned black. This is Adam, the first man, be as Michael Bublé, the wife of Eve, T. Michelle Birdsong. Okay, so there you got the inspiration and you got the information. You're in luck. So long, and thank you for watching.